It's not something that can be diagnosed. It's not something that can be truly identified of what's going on with you, why you're this way. It's unexplainable, the pain you feel inside all the time.
When I think of depression, I think of it as a feeling of sort of hopelessness, very low energy, like a sort of lack of interest in anything. A depressed mood most of the day, nearly every day. People usually have a marked disinterest in things that they usually would be interested in, either a weight loss or weight gain, and have trouble sleeping. You feel restless and antsy and kind of anxious. They can't sit still, feel very fatigued, and have like a lack of energy. Feelings of worthlessness or feelings of guilt when there's nothing really to be guilty about. Just feels like life's not worth living. Depression can really affect anyone. It affects all ages. It can affect rich people, poor people, people that are in good relationships, people that are in bad relationships. It really can affect anybody. Another big cause of depression is when people feel isolated or disconnected from other people. Family members or friends can become very stressed themselves in dealing with depression, or become frustrated because they don't know how to help, and it can be difficult to watch a loved one who is going through a depression because you want to help them, and sometimes it's just hard to know what to do. Therapy is one thing that can be very helpful, and there's different types of therapy. Some people find that just talking about what's bothering them and having somebody listen and be supportive can be really beneficial. Medications can be very helpful in balancing some of the chemical imbalances that are caused by depression. And another big thing that's really important is diet and exercise. It can make a huge difference. Some people have misunderstandings about depression and think that depression is just something that somebody can easily kind of snap out of, and that they're just in a bad mood, or that they're looking for attention. And unfortunately, depression really is a serious illness, and when somebody's in a depressed state, they often can't really change it easily.
When you're depressed, you don't really think about anything. Everything is just a constant black hole through everyday life. No matter what's going on around you or how much everybody else is smiling, it's impossible to be happy. You can flash the biggest smile, but it's not real. No matter how much you try and make it seem real, all the pain is just built up. You just feel like you're not good enough for anything, for no reason at all. It's caused by a lot of inner demons, feeling empty. It's feeling that you're so alone in a world full of so many people, and you just wake up every morning and you just want to sleep forever. You feel alone regardless throughout the whole day, but when you really just sit there in a dark room, you think about everything, and it's awful, and you want to get better, but it's so hard. It doesn't always have to be caused by something. If you're depressed, even just spilling food on the ground can turn you into the worst mood ever, and you feel like you're incapable of doing anything, and you just feel so worthless, even just a simple thing like that. Depression on an everyday basis is a constant battle. There are days where things seem like they're getting better, and you really think that this is the day things are going to change for me, everything's going to be good, I'm going to do better for myself. And then 2 minutes later, you're just right back down again. You take 3 steps forward to fall 10 back. When people ask you questions or compliment you or something, you just feel like they're lying, and you hate the compliments, and it's because you just feel like that they don't see the real you, because you think the real you is just a mess. It affects everyone around you, family, friends, yourself, teachers, classmates, workmates, whoever you may be surrounding yourself with. They don't know how to help, and they can try all they want, but nothing seems to ease the pain. There are the other people who they don't get it, and they think that it's just a bad mood or you're sad and something's wrong, and they just think you can snap right out of this mood and you can be okay. But it's, if you could just be okay, then if that was an option, you wouldn't be this way. People don't understand that. They think that you're just causing all this pain, it's all you need to let things go, you need to move on, things get better. But it's like, it's just a hole. You're stuck. You don't know where to go, and no matter what anybody says to you, it's not good enough. The most exciting things can be happening around you, and it just feels like you're in a dark room. Being depressed isn't like people don't want to get better, because people do want to get better. When you're depressed, there is no better option. And the more medication or treatment you take for it, the worse you'll feel about yourself. You just feel like, I'm so weak. You feel like, why can't I just be like everybody else? Why can't I wake up in the morning and be happy? Why can't I just be happy with the simple pleasures in life? And you can't. Everybody's sad at times. Everybody cries. Everybody's done it. And I think depression is a lot more difficult than being just sad, but I think it can definitely be overcome if you have enough willpower and you really want it for yourself.
Well, when I was depressed, I was always alone. I was like basically the kid that sat in the back of the room by themselves and didn't have any type of social life with anyone. I had no friends. I was just the sad kid, basically. I used to act out a lot. I would just run around. I would knock things off the shelves. I just wanted attention because I felt as though I did not get any attention from anyone. Being depressed at a young age, you don't realize that you are depressed. You just count it as being alone. Me being depressed affected my friends and family around me as them just pushing it off. They were just saying, "Oh no, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just sad today. Tomorrow will be a new day. You'll be okay." Well, the next day came and I was not okay. I was still what they would call sad or angry. I was not angry or sad. I was depressed. I didn't have anyone to talk to, and I tried to talk to them and they just pushed it off. They didn't care. I just didn't know what person to talk to other than my wall. And that wall was my best friend because I was young and it was the only thing I could do was talk to a wall. I was always coloring in my coloring books, teaching myself how to read, trying to do homework that I didn't even understand. I just was not what I wanted to be, which was with everyone else. Personally, when I overcame depression, it was when my mom came back from school. She was what pushed me forward in life as to what my place is here and why I'm here, because I did not know why I was here. Even today, I still don't know why I'm here, but I have a reason to keep going, which is to find out why I'm here. The advice I'd give someone going through depression would basically be, you may be depressed now, but look at where you would be 10 years from now, or even 5 days from now. Being depressed isn't just being sad all the time, it's a lot more than that. So having people to surround yourself with happy people. When you surround yourself with happy people, you start to embody their happiness and you think about it. Sometimes it'll make you sad, yes, but you want to find a reason to keep going. And once you find that reason, you just keep going.